You remember the future, don't you? It was made of glass and water, rounded edges, reflections of clouds drifting across your screen. Technology was going to save us, and it was going to look beautiful doing it. Then, something happened. The screens went flat, the colors drained out, and the future we were promised, it just stopped arriving. This is the story of Frutiger Aero, the aesthetic that died the moment we stopped believing. January 2007, you boot up Windows Vista for the first time. Listen, the startup chime, that ethereal, almost angelic sound. The screen floods with light, actual light, bouncing off translucent glass. Your desktop wallpaper isn't a solid color, it's a photograph. A water droplet on a blade of grass, backlit by golden sun. Every pixel rendered to look wet, alive. Your icons aren't flat squares, they're orbs, shiny three-dimensional bubbles floating in space. Your weather app shows animated rain hitting a digital window, complete with droplets that streak down the glass. Everything is tactile, wet, alive. There are fish swimming in your screensaver, not because you need fish, but because the future was supposed to feel organic. We genuinely believed technology and nature were going to merge into something better, something that proved we could build powerful machines without losing our humanity. We called it Glossy. We called it Web 2.0. But what it really was? Hope. We designed the iPhone to look like a pool of water you could hold in your hand, and we believed that mattered. But those bubbles and reflections weren't just pretty. They were a user interface safety blanket, a bridge between the analog world we understood and the digital future we were scared of. There's a term for this, skeuomorphism, making digital things look like the physical things they've replaced. Your Notes app didn't just store text, it was a yellow legal pad, torn paper edges, leather texture at the top. You could almost smell the paper. Your calendar had stitched leather binding like a day planner. The camera app on your iPhone made a shutter sound. Think about that. A digital camera. No mechanical shutter, no film. But it clicked anyway. Why? Because we were scared. We were moving everything, our memories, our schedules, our entire lives into glass rectangles. And we needed those rectangles to feel safe, familiar, real. Your grandmother could pick up an iPhone and understand the bookshelf. Your dad could see the leather calendar and know exactly what it did. Visual hand-holding for a species that was digitizing faster than it could emotionally process. So we painted them with the textures of the analog world, drop shadows so deep you could fall into them, buttons that looked pressable. We needed to believe we still had control, that we were still touching something even when we were just touching glass. The irony? The more real we made the digital world look, the faster the real world disappeared behind our screens. We spent a decade building a digital world that tried desperately to pretend it was physical. If you want to understand why we design things the way we do and where we're going next, you need to be subscribed to this channel. We're decoding the hidden language of the internet every single week. And I want to hear from you. Looking back, did that fake leather and wood feel premium to you? Or does it just look tacky now? Be honest in the comments. Because the biggest company in the world decided it wasn't just tacky. They decided it was a crime against design. June 2013, Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. iOS 7 was revealed. And with it, the industry made its choice. Flat design had won. They called it progress. No more gloss, no more depth, no more leather or wood or water, just clean lines, sans serif fonts, corporate blue. Apple spoke of profound and enduring beauty in simplicity, as if all those reflections, all that texture, all that care had been lies. And we all upgraded. September 2013, you tap Install. Your phone reboots. And when it comes back, confusion. Where did everything go? The icons looked wrong, flat, cheap, like someone had drained all the dimension out of your screen. The colors were garish, Neon green, electric blue, everything looked like a corporate PowerPoint template. Within months, the entire internet flattened. Google went flat with material design. Microsoft went flat with Metro UI. The bubbles popped, the water evaporated, the wooden shelves vanished. Why? Because Frutiger Aero made a promise technology couldn't keep. It said, "We'll be powerful and friendly." Except apps weren't friendly. They were addictive. Social media wasn't connecting us, it was isolating us. And all that glossy, nature-inspired design, it started to feel like mockery. Like we decorated a cage with pictures of the sky. The soul versus corporate efficiency. And efficiency won. So we stripped it all away, made it minimal, professional, cold. If technology was going to consume our lives, at least it wouldn't lie about it. Frutiger Aero wasn't wrong to be optimistic. Look at those old interfaces now, the bubbly MSN Messenger icons, the aqua blue iMacs, the Windows Vista dreamscapes. They believed in a version of the future where technology made life feel bigger, not smaller. Where opening your laptop felt like opening a window, not closing a door. We don't design like that anymore. We design for engagement, for retention. Our apps don't have texture because they don't want you to feel anything except the urge to scroll. Flat design isn't more honest, it's more efficient. And efficiency is what you optimize for when you've given up on joy. Think about that choice. We had interfaces that looked like nature, water, glass, light. We replaced them with corporate geometry, with designs that look the same whether they're selling you shoes or stealing your attention. Frutiger Aero died because we stopped believing technology deserved to be beautiful. And maybe, just maybe, we stopped believing we did too. The future didn't turn out the way those glossy interfaces promised, but some of us are trying to get back something real. If you miss this glossy, colorful era, you need to see why we're all going back to the grainy reality of old digital cameras right here. Because maybe the way forward is actually backward.